Once upon a time in the bustling town of Merrymead, there lived a kind-hearted young man named Oliver. Oliver had always been known for his helpful nature, and he genuinely enjoyed lending a hand to anyone in need. Little did he know that his inclination for assisting others would bring him unexpected favor. One sunny morning, as Oliver strolled through the town square, he noticed a group of villagers struggling to move a heavy cart. Without hesitation, he rushed over to offer his assistance, flexing his muscles like a superhero. "Never fear. Citizens of Merrymead, Super Oliver is here to save the day," he exclaimed, striking a heroic pose. The villagers couldn't help but chuckle at his enthusiasm as they gladly accepted his help. Word of Oliver's aid spread quickly throughout Merrymead, and soon his help was sought by townsfolk from all walks of life. From fixing leaky roofs to helping lost children find their way home, Oliver was like a one-man rescue squad, earning him the nickname Oliver the Saver. On one particular day, Oliver received a peculiar request from the town's mayor, Mr. Jenkins. The mayor was hosting a grand masquerade ball that evening and needed someone to help set up the decorations. Oliver agreed without a second thought, excited at the prospect of being part of such an extravagant event. Arriving at the grand hall, Oliver was greeted by an eccentric decorator named Penelope. With her vibrant attire and boisterous personality, Penelope was like a whirlwind of colors. "Hello, darling. Welcome to my creative chaos," Penelope exclaimed, her voice as melodramatic as a diva on stage. "Together, we shall transform this dull room into a realm of enchantment." Oliver couldn't help but laugh at Penelope's dramatic flair, feeling like he had stepped into a whimsical play. As they worked together, the two engaged in comical conversations, sharing jokes and stories that kept them laughing throughout the day. Penelope's witty remarks and Oliver's good-natured banter turned the tedious task into a joyous adventure. "Oliver, have you ever seen a unicorn riding a bicycle?" Penelope asked, a mischievous twinkle in her eyes. Oliver paused for a moment, pretending to ponder the question. "Can't say I have, Penelope. But if I do, I'll make sure to ask it for a ride." Their laughter echoed through the grand hall as they continued their work, turning it into a magical cocoon of joy and camaraderie. As the sun began to set, the hall was transformed into a magnificent wonderland of shimmering lights, flowing fabrics, and intricately designed masks. The mayor was overjoyed with the outcome and personally thanked Oliver and Penelope for their exceptional work. Little did Oliver know, one of the attendees at the masquerade ball was a wealthy merchant named Mr. Worthington. He had observed Oliver's helpfulness around town and was impressed by his dedication to aiding others. Mr. Worthington had been searching for a trustworthy assistant to help him manage his growing business empire, and he saw potential in Oliver. Unbeknownst to Oliver, Mr. Worthington had arranged for Penelope to introduce him to the young man during the ball. As the evening progressed, Penelope, with her natural flair for the dramatic, excitedly led Oliver through the throngs of masked guests until they reached Mr. Worthington's side. Penelope presented Oliver with a flourish, her arm extended as if introducing a prince. "Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present the incredible Oliver the Saver, a man of wit, strength, and an uncanny ability to save the day." Oliver blushed, feeling a mixture of pride and embarrassment at Penelope's grand introduction. He awkwardly adjusted his mask and mustered a modest smile, unsure of how to respond to such accolades. Mr. Worthington, a refined gentleman with a twinkle in his eye, studied Oliver intently. "Ah, Oliver the Saver, I've heard remarkable tales of your heroic deeds. Tell me, young man, what is your secret to such extraordinary assistance?" Oliver scratched his head, attempting to come up with a clever response. "Well, sir, I believe it's all in the socks I wear. They possess magical powers that grant me strength and the ability to find lost puppies in record time." Penelope burst into laughter, clapping her hands in delight. "Oh, Oliver, You never cease to amuse me with your fantastical tales. Mr. Worthington chuckled, clearly amused by Oliver's whimsical explanation. Well, Oliver, whether it's your socks or something else, your reputation precedes you. I've been searching for an assistant who possesses your unique combination of kindness and resourcefulness. He extended his hand towards Oliver. I would be honored if you would consider joining my business empire as my personal assistant. There are many opportunities for growth and a generous salary that comes with the position. Oliver's eyes widened with surprise, his heart pounding in his chest. He shook Mr. Worthington's hand with a firm grip, unable to contain his excitement. Thank you, sir. I accept your offer with utmost gratitude. I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. And so, Oliver embarked on a new chapter of his life, working closely with Mr. Worthington, managing various tasks and learning the intricacies of the business world. He continued to help his fellow townspeople whenever he could, never forgetting his roots and the importance of lending a hand. Years passed, and Oliver flourished in his role as Mr. Worthington's trusted assistant. His reputation as the Oliver, the saver, faded into the background, replaced by a reputation as a diligent and reliable business professional. Yet, he always held onto the comical memories of his adventures with Penelope, occasionally regaling his colleagues with tales of their colorful escapades during the masquerade ball. And so, Oliver's story became a legend in the town of Merrymead, reminding everyone that kindness and a willingness to help others can lead to incredible opportunities and bring favor beyond imagination. As for Oliver, he continued to bring joy to those around him, knowing that the power of a helping hand and a good laugh could truly change lives. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, kindly like, share, and subscribe.